have friends that are afraid of having mammograms regularly. They're afraid of going to the doctors. You know, the reality goes, if they find something and they can do something, then you can be safe. You can survive this. You know, many people now are surviving cancer. In 2010, the doctors, as part of a standard mammogram, they told me that they found atypical hypoductal cells, which basically means it's not cancer, but we found some cells that are abnormal. You know, I stared at that piece of paper and I thought, they have mixed up my file with somebody else. This cannot be my biopsy results, you know. And I stared at it and I tried to register that it was real, because I'd had dense breast tissue. They were always doing biopsies, so I couldn't believe it. And the 3 earlier biopsies had been negative. And I rang my husband up and I said, they're saying that this one has invasive breast cancer. And we were just both disbelieving. You know, how can a piece of paper tell you that you potentially could be dying, especially when you feel so well? You know, you feel so well. You know, when they roll you in there and you're whole, you feel still like it's surreal. And once they roll you out and they tell you that the job is done, that your rest is gone, even then I didn't feel like it was real. But it's that first point when you see yourself. I don't think there is any woman that sees herself and realizes that her breasts are not there that doesn't cry and think, oh my God. I felt like I was broken, that for the first time, you know, that I was not a whole, even though of course I am. Of course, all women, all people, you know, if you're missing some physical part of you. But in that moment, because I'd always had them, not having them there, it's like not having your nose there or not having your eyebrows. You just look at yourself and you're not the same person. So that was a moment of incredible shock and pain. It's just seeing myself. To be able to undress and see yourself in the mirror and not cringe, that takes time, takes a lot of time. And I was lucky. I had a great husband who was incredibly supportive and never made me feel anything but whole, you know, and a wonderful family that did that. But it was incredibly painful. Where is the breast cancer today? I hope the breast cancer has been beaten back into submission. I mean, because I had invasive breast cancer, there is always a small chance that it can come back and metastasize and go somewhere. So I'm hoping with all the doctor's assistance and with all the actions I've taken that the breast cancer is gone and never coming back, you know. I hope to live my life without fear, in happiness, and to really, you know, it's like having a second opportunity at life. I would like to learn how to give more to life, to help people as well that have been in situations like me, to be able to reach out and offer that comfort. To all those women that are afraid, I would say, you know, you can make it through this. It's painful. I won't hide that to anybody. It is exceedingly painful. But, you know, there's hope at the end of the tunnel, and you will be happy and you will find that way through.